Top 14 AI legal contract review agents for in-house counsel. Modern legal teams face high volumes of contracts, NDAs, MSAs, DPAs, SOWs, and more, each with complex clauses and risk trade-offs. AI-driven contract review tools promise to automate routine tasks like clause extraction, risk scoring, and redlining, freeing lawyers for higher value analysis. This article surveys leading AI contract review agents, comparing their capabilities: clause extraction, risk-tiered analysis, redlining, integration with contract lifecycle management systems, and safeguards, confidentiality controls, audit trails, jurisdictional tuning. We also quantify performance, precision recall on clause detection, negotiation cycle reduction, and alignment with firm playbooks. Finally, we suggest areas where current solutions fall short and propose new features that entrepreneurs could build to close those gaps. AI and contract review, capabilities and metrics. AI contract review agents typically work in stages: classifying the agreement, NDA, MSA, DPA, etc., extracting clauses into structured fields, flagging deviations from the firm's playbook, and drafting a suggested redline. For example, one playbook recommends a 4-stage pipeline: intake and classify, clause extraction, deviation analysis, risk tiering, and first draft redlining. In practice, AI tools identify key provisions, e.g., indemnity, confidentiality, termination, and link each flagged risk to the source text. Many vendors cite very high accuracy. For instance, Cura Systems, a Litera product, brags that its machine learning smart fields can extract over 1,000 common clauses and data points with unparalleled accuracy. Similarly, DocuSign's eBrevia platform extracts key terms and surfaces risk with answers linked back to the source text. Academic benchmarks underline the gap between domain-specific models and general-purpose AIs. In one evaluation on contracts, a legal domain model achieved SPAN F1, clause detection accuracy, near 0.81 versus only about 0.75 for a general model like GPT 3.5. Another study found a specialized legal BERT model had median F1 near 0.92 versus about 0.84 for GPT 3.5 when extracting clauses. In practice, vendors claim 85 to 95% accuracy in risk flagging and clause identification, though actual performance varies by document type and language. Lawyers should evaluate precision and recall, e.g., using a hand-graded test set before trusting the tool's output. In addition to raw accuracy, AI review is judged by impact on review cycle time. In one case study, a technology company's counsel cut their vendor review time from 3 to 6 hours down to less than 30 minutes using AI. GCAI, for example, reports customers save about 14 hours per lawyer per week and reduce outside counsel spend by 14%, roughly $250,000 per year for a mid-sized company. These efficiency gains come from skipping the first read of standard clauses and surfacing only non-standard issues for human review. Key capabilities that distinguish tools include pre-built playbooks and custom rules. The best platforms let you encode your firm's standard terms. Many ship with generic playbooks for NDAs, MSPs, DPAs, etc., which you can tailor. Clause-based systems, e.g. Legal Redline AI or Clause, allow uploading a playbook of preferred, fallback language and automatically highlight mismatches. For example, Clause's playbook review feature automatically redlines against your policies using a shared clause library and detailed explanations. V7 Labs' NDA tool even compares every clause of an incoming NDA to the firm's playbook and outputs a complete redline with preferred language. This ensures each flagged risk links to your own standards rather than generic rules. Risk scoring and tiering. Beyond yes-no flags, agents can assign risk tiers. For instance, in an NDA pipeline, routine clauses might pass at low risk, while unusual broad terms or jurisdiction changes trigger a high-risk flag. The AI may recommend an action: accept, negotiate, escalate, always advisory, so lawyers focus on the truly aberrant terms. Some tools compute a single risk score for the document. For example, Clear Contract Denmark describes a model that assigns risk based on weighted clauses. Another example is Bright Clause, which extracts all clauses, scores each on risk, e.g., high uncapped indemnification, and presents them in a report. These scores can be calibrated to match your playbook's tolerance. Redlining quality. A key test is how well the AI drafts actual redlines. Top tools produce track changes suggestions in Microsoft Word or whichever editor the lawyer uses that follow the firm's style. GCAI's Word plugin, for example, ships with pre-built playbooks and anchors every suggestion to character-level source quotations. The draft redline is always just a first draft. The lawyer accepts, edits, or rejects each change before any version leaves the firm. Legal Redline AI similarly generates document redlines and comments ready for attorney review. Ironclad's AI agent, Jurist, flags missing clauses and risky terms against playbook rules and stitches them into the lifecycle. In short, redlining engines are evaluated on completeness, did it catch every playbook deviation, and relevance, are suggested edits on point, concise, cite sources, human in the loop, and escalation. In practice, all these AI outputs are proofed by attorneys. The system should have a built-in fallback. Any low-confidence case or high-risk deviation is sent for full human review. Many teams use a two-tier NDA triage. Routine NDAs get AI redlined and only a quick sanity check, while anything outside the playbook curves is removed from automation entirely. A human reviewer never rereads the entire contract. Instead, they verify the classification, audit a sample of extracted clauses, and adjudicate flag deviations. If the pipeline fails mid-review, e.g. the AI misses a term, the solution must be retuned. As one legal ops lead summarized, the agent reads the boilerplate, so the partner reads the deal. But only if the partner trusts the boilerplate read. Integration with CLMs and workflows. Contract reviews do not happen in isolation. Teams often run CLM systems, Ironclad, Icertis, Conga, LinkSquares, etc., for intake, version control, and e-signature. Many AI review tools either embed into a CLM or integrate via connectors. For example, Ironclad's Jurist AI is built into its CLM for intake, routing, e-signature, plus AI review. LinkSquares offers an agentic CLM with AI assistant and risk scoring at intake, triggering prioritization. Standalone review platforms, GCAI, Legal Redline, Redline AI focus on the pipeline and rely on whatever CLM or document management system you use. Critically, any integration must respect privileges. Connectors need to scope agent access by matter and user and log every read-write action to an immutable audit trail. In other words, the CLM security model must extend to the AI. If it can't demonstrate matter-scoped access and comprehensive audit logging, then the AI deployment should be limited to non-privileged documents only. Privacy, PII, PHI, and confidentiality. Legal documents often contain personal or sensitive data. PII, PHI, trade secrets. Different AI solutions take different approaches. Some, like Redline AI, are local first. They run on your machine, Windows, Mac, and never send documents to a cloud. Redline AI literally never reaches the Redline server. Documents stay on your device. Proviso similarly runs inside Word on your desktop, avoiding any copy-paste to external sites. Other systems process text in secure cloud environments, but encrypt data at rest and in transit. A few go further. Justy, a new cross-border review tool, explicitly redacts PII/PHI from the text before analysis and uses AES 256 encryption. Legalize processes documents client-side in your browser and never stores them permanently. In practice, check for SOC 2 GDPR compliance, no retention agreements with LLM providers, and on-prem or tokenization options. For health or highly regulated data, on-prem open-weight models. Open-source LLMs on private servers are sometimes used. Jurisdictional and regulatory tuning. Contracts may cross borders or contain local law clauses. The best agents allow you to set the governing law or region so that playbooks match local norms. Some cutting-edge tools even try to auto-detect jurisdiction. For example, Zyburn's AI identifies whether a clause is under US federal, state, EU, or UK rules and maps it to the corresponding regulations. Another startup, Vortex, offers contract review tuned for English and Scots law. Regulatory monitors like clause tracking for GDPR or CCPA updates can be layered on top. In any case, when reviewing international deals, the AI should surface potential conflicts, e.g. an MSA versus a DPA's data transfer terms across borders, and flag relevant compliance issues. In summary, AI contract reviewers rely on advanced clause classification models and rule-based comparisons to a playbook. They promise order-of-magnitude speedups, claims of 90% plus time saved, while requiring human supervision. Vendors tout high accuracy, but law firms still emphasize explainability. Every flag should quote the exact contract language, word for word, so the lawyer can verify it. When evaluating tools, Focus on precision/recall on your own clause set, impact on turnaround time, and how often AI suggestions deviate from or align with your playbook tolerances. Leading AI contract review platforms, many products now tackle this use case. Below are some of the most widely used or innovative solutions. Each paragraph highlights key features, including NDA, MSA, DPA support, redlining approach, playbook usage, human fallback, CLM integration, etc. GCAI, an enterprise-grade platform built for in-house counsel, GCAI embeds directly in Microsoft Word. It comes with pre-built playbooks for SaaS MSAs, DPAs, NDAs, and more, all custom programmable by the user. As a Word add-in, it ensures all suggestions, flagged clauses, red lines stay in your document, so edits never have to be copy-pasted back. GCAI cites savings of roughly 14 hours attorney week, 14% less outside spend, and $252K annual savings for a median company. Exact quote anchoring means each risk flag quotes the original contract text for quick verification. The software allows fine-grained playbook creation and multi-document context, e.g. catching conflicts between an MSA and its attached DPA. Its reports describe clause deviations, risk tiers, and recommended actions, but always defer the final call to the lawyer. In sum, GCAI emphasizes in-word convenience, compliance-safe design, SOC2 encryption, and explicit human sign-off. Ironclad Jurist AI. Ironclad is primarily a contract lifecycle management suite, with Jurist as its AI engine. When a contract flows through Ironclad, Jurist can automatically analyze it at intake, matching clauses against the company's policies and flagging missing or risky terms. Its redlining agent can produce suggested edits according to template rules. Because Ironclad covers the entire workflow, intake, workflow, e-signature, repository, the AI review plugs into that process seamlessly. Word integration is supported, so drafter and counterparty can both see track changes. The trade-off is that Ironclad is a heavy system. It fits organizations' standardizing process end-to-end. For teams already on Ironclad CLM, Jurist offers a convenient, if somewhat black box, AI review layer. LinkSquares. LinkSquares is another CLM with AI. It offers an AI legal assistant for drafting and redlining, and a risk scoring feature that evaluates incoming contracts upon upload. LinkSquares' playbook rules can standardize clauses and enforce them. Its AI identifies key terms automatically, e.g. audit rights, indemnity caps, and highlights anomalies to counsel's attention. Importantly, LinkSquares is geared towards sales-led organizations seeking automated CLM plus analytics. Some users run LinkSquares AI for intake triage, which might send low-risk deals directly to signature. If your team just needs contract analysis, LinkSquares can be used standalone, though its strength is the longer-term repository analytics. LinkSquares claims agentic CLM with a playbook engine, per their marketing. Kira Systems Litera Analyze. Kira, now part of Litera, is a well-known AI contract intelligence platform. It excels at bulk extraction and due diligence. Kira's machine-learned smart fields can pull thousands of clause types from a document set with very high accuracy. Lawyers can train Kira on new clause patterns and feedback. Kira itself does not do automated redlining. It generates structured summaries and highlights of provisions. You can export findings, e.g. all indemnity provisions, for human review. Kira is often used on due diligence, lease repapering, or bulk compliance, less so for live editing of deals. Its governance controls allow admins to approve each new field model. In short, Kira is a leading extractor. Think find all hardship clauses rather than write a redline. eBrevia DocuSign Agreement Cloud. eBrevia's AI contract analyzer is similar to Kira, aimed at extracting terms and summarizing contract content. It can link key terms to source text and quantify obligations, e.g. count how many auto-renewal clauses versus manual. Its workflow is mostly upload or connect DMS, extract fields, review, and dashboard. Redlining in Word is possible by exporting findings. After DocuSign acquired eBrevia, its tech also moved behind the scenes in DocuSign's AI products, e.g. contract analytics. On its website, eBrevia highlights extract key terms, compare language, surface risk with answers linked back to source. It is used widely in large law firm due diligence and by enterprises wanting contract metrics. Spellbook AI. Spellbook is an AI drafting and review tool that runs as a Word add-in. It is used by law firms and in-house teams. Spellbook automatically suggests redlines and clauses based on the firm's style. A notable feature is its benchmarks. It lets attorneys compare a clause's language to anonymized market standards. Spellbook integrates with Microsoft Word seamlessly and reports that thousands of teams, 4,500 plus organizations use it. According to reviews, it applies precise redlines in seconds and covers a wide variety of contract types, MSAs, NDAs, licensing. Spellbook emphasizes ease of use and is often praised as AI contract review in Word. It also offers question answering on contracts. Overall, Spellbook is strong on redlining and user interface with playbook controls and global savings claim. Tipalti's GC saved 609 hours a year. Ivo, formerly Diligent. Ivo is an AI tool by Litera, similar lineage to Kira e Brevia. It provides contract analysis and first draft redlining. Ivo supports Word. Its AI identifies missing or non-compliant clauses and can propose edits. According to GCAI's chart, Ivo can do MSA layered with DPA multi-doc reviews and supports custom playbooks. It is known in large enterprise teams, e.g. banks, insurers, where heavy contracts and multiple reviewers collaborate. Ivo touts high scalability. It is less self-serve than GCAI or Spellbook. Typically, Litera sells it with consultants. It is included here as a known enterprise review platform. Redline AI. Redline AI is a macOS app for local private contract review. It targets NDAs, MSAs, DPAs, and similar contracts. Notably, it runs through your own Claude Code or OpenAI Codex subscription on your Mac, so no data leaves your environment. Redline AI describes its output as a verified review record rather than a chat answer. It flags issues clause by clause with the exact source text. Anything it can't confidently match is simply dropped. Users see a risk note anchored to each clause. Because it operates locally, Redline AI satisfies strict confidentiality. Documents never reach Redline. On the downside, it has no built-in playbook. It detects common NDAs, MSAs, but you can't upload your firm policy for it to enforce. It's essentially a zero-configuration, on-prem, legal clone that gives you a first pass and a list of flagged clauses. With very high trustworthiness since it shows everything it finds and omits the rest. Legal Redline AI. Legal Redline combines policy checks, clause library, and redline editing in a web workspace. It lets you upload a contract and your playbook, then automatically identifies missing or risky items. It generates a risk summary, e.g. 14 low, 8 medium, 3 high issues, and shows which clauses are out of policy. From there you can bulk apply suggested language or comment in an interface. The output is a Word docx with track changes and comments. Legal Redline's marketing highlights fast legal triage. A legal team can focus on high-impact edits first, and policy-grounded review. You indeed upload your own rules. It also keeps a history of analysis sessions, providing an audit trail. In short, Legal Redline is a lightweight browser-based review flow, well-suited for startups or in-house teams that want an integrated workspace for findings and redlining. Clause. Clause is an AI-driven platform that lives in Word and beyond. Its Clause Assistant is a Word plugin for drafting and revising contracts. You can ask it to insert clauses or improve language using advanced GPT models. Importantly, it also has playbook review. You set up a library of approved clauses and policies, and Clause will automatically redline your document against that library. The result is a completely redlined version with comments. Clause emphasizes user-friendliness. It integrates with track changes and provides explained suggestions. It also offers Clause Explorer for searching across past contracts. In practice, Clause caters to law firms and boutique practices, but it can be used in-house to impose consistency. By automating policy checks and giving detailed explanations for each change, it strikes a balance between an AI helper and a research tool. NDA Lab, NDAI, V7 Go, NDA agents. Because NDAs are so routine, several agents specialize in NDA triage. NDA Lab AI for PE firms lets you simply forward any NDA by email and returns a fully redlined NDA with your playbook applied in under 2 minutes. It zeroes in on customer-managed NDA clauses, borrowed definitions, liabilities, etc., and automates signature block fill-in. NDAI by getndi.com similarly offers a dedicated inbox or portal. Every clause is checked against the firm's risk parameters in 5 minutes, producing a prioritized summary and redlines. V7 Go also provides an AI NDA processing agent that reads any NDA, compares clauses to your playbook, and generates a Word redline in 60 seconds. These tools uniformly stress speed. NDAs that once took an analyst an hour now finish in a minute. They typically work with email portal, so no new software installation is needed. The downside, they focus on one-way NDAs. A mutual or highly negotiated NDA might still need manual work. But for inbound NDAs, they can eliminate the routine filtering entirely. Proviso. Proviso is a relative newcomer that also runs inside Microsoft Word. It is billed as a productivity multiplier for in-house transactional lawyers. Like Spellbook and Clause, it provides AI review without forcing you to leave Word. Under the hood, it uses OpenAI models, but manages everything through a Word sidebar. Proviso emphasizes that your data stays local. It never copies text to a server. It was trained on thousands of real transactional contracts and claims to catch more issues faster than a typical self-review. In practice, Proviso gives real-time risk highlights and edit suggestions as you revise a draft. It's not a full CLM, but rather a Word-centric assistant. It relies on the firm having some CLM or document system already for file storage. Legalize. Legalize is an online contract intelligence tool targeting general counsel and paralegals. You upload a PDF or docx, and it returns an interactive analysis. Its dashboard shows a clause-by-clause risk assessment. Each clause is rated green, yellow, red, with severity and a short excerpt. Under the hood, Legalize uses AI and compliance checks, e.g., does the CLA comply with a chosen governing law? It also suggests redline language. Importantly, it processes everything client-side, in-browser, so no document is saved on the server. Legalize claims all clauses are analyzed in minutes, and it emphasizes that the output report can be downloaded or shared. As a modern web app, it offers instant feedback, but may have limitations with very large documents. Still, for quick checkups, especially on smaller contracts like vendor NDAs or purchase agreements, it provides a neat summary of risks versus plain language explanations. Paralegent AI. Paralegent is an enterprise-oriented system that runs multiple specialized subagents in the cloud or on-prem. It advertises reviewing an 80-plus page MSA in around 30 minutes using 18-plus AI specialists. Paralegent is notable for deploying in your own cloud and charging no recurring fees. You pay per review instead. It fully integrates with Word. The workflow is an attorney forwards or uploads a contract, Paralegent processes it, and the user later reviews the full report. It emphasizes no workflows to change. Basically, wrap your existing email to lawyer process with an AI inbound. Like others, it applies your playbook logic to each clause and returns a priority-ranked summary. The marketing claims 30 min versus 30 hours for a manual review. It's best for large teams that need to keep data in their own cloud and maximize customization at scale. These platforms represent a cross-section of today's market. Standalone AI review tools like GCAI, Spellbook, Redline AI, Legal Redline, Clause, Legalize, and Paralegent focus purely on analysis and redlining, connecting with whatever CLM or DMS you have. CLM suites with AI, Ironclad, Link Squares, Juro, etc. bundle review into an end-to-end process. NDA triage specialists, NDA Lab, NDAI, V7 Go, Spellout, offer rapid, narrow-scope automation for high-volume agreements. And platforms like Kira, eBrevia, Luminance excel at scale extraction for due diligence, complementing but not replacing redlining tasks. Privacy, security, and jurisdiction AI contract review agents must handle confidential information responsibly. Best practices include running models in-house or on secured servers, limiting data sharing with vendors, and maintaining thorough logs. As noted, tools like Redline AI and Proviso never send data off your machine. Others encrypt data and do not retain documents, e.g. Legalize states it never stores your docs permanently. Some platforms take extra steps, Justy redacts PII before processing, and uses AES 256 encryption. The new EU AI Act and emerging U.S. state laws will likely require clear audit trails, bias risk reviews, and data subject protections. Many vendors already include immutable audit logging so every AI action is recorded. In sum, in-house counsel should ask, is the AI review agent SOC2 GDPR compliant? Does it segregate metadata via connectors and log accesses? Does it allow turning off learning on proprietary documents? The trend is towards on-prem or private cloud AI deployments with no data retention and assured confidentiality. Jurisdictional tuning is another concern. Contracts under different laws involves different levers, e.g. a UK Supplier Act versus a US liability waiver. Some AI tools auto-detect jurisdiction, mapping clauses to the right legal framework. Even without automation, you can often tell the AI which mode to use, for example, picking an EU versus US playbook. Ideally, the agent flags any cross-border conflicts, for instance, a DPA that doesn't reflect the EU model clauses needed under GDPR. At minimum, always review the AI's output for compliance with local requirements. This is where a human in the loop is indispensable. Conclusion and future directions. AI contract review agents have matured rapidly. They can now read long NDAs, MSAs, DPAs, and SOWs and extract every major clause, comparing it to company policy and drafting aggressive redlines in seconds. In best-case deployments, routine reviews that used to take hours fall to minutes, enabling in-house counsel to focus on strategy and deal terms. Metrics cited by vendors and users, 30 min versus 3 to 6 hours, 14% spend reduction, suggest orders of magnitude gains on repetitive tasks. However, no solution is perfect. Common gaps include multi-document context. Few tools fully consider an MSA plus DPA plus SLA as a single review. Continuous learning. Playbooks can be updated, but contract outcomes rarely feed back into the AI. And negotiation intelligence. Tools stop at initial redlines and don't simulate counterparty responses. Also, while many vendors cover US and generic terms, fewer explicitly handle region-specific laws or languages. Sensitive data handling is improving, but a unified compliance layer, PII masking, plus audit plus explainability, is still a work in progress in many products. One promising direction would be a holistic contracting agent that combines everything: fast clause extraction, risk scoring, neural negotiation guidance, and an audit log that ties every AI suggestion back to training precedents. Imagine an assistant that not only proposes edits, but can chat about strategy, e.g., counterparty is unlikely to budge on indemnity, suggests seller-friendly limiting language, or that populates the CLM with learned templates. Such an agent would also dynamically use jurisdiction-specific knowledge, GEDR versus CCPA privacy terms, for instance, and could alert you to missing confidentiality markings or required data privacy clauses automatically. Entrepreneurs could build platforms that integrate LLM-powered chat with contract analytics, multi-party negotiation workflows, and domain-specific plugins, e.g., HIPAA mode for healthcare. If coupled with robust human-in-the-loop design and rigorous audits, this next-generation solution could fill the gaps left by current tools. In the meantime, in-house teams must choose tools fit for their playbooks. Vendors that allow easy customization, high-visibility flags, and seamless Word CLM integration will deliver the most value. As one legal ops leader put it, every successful AI review deployment is opinionated about which slice of lawyer's week it automates. The agent drafts, the lawyer sings. And with the right system, that agent can handle boilerplate, so the lawyers truly only handle the deal. All links to sources are available in the text version of this article. You can find the full article at aiagentstore.ai/agentic AI and workflow automation. Thanks for listening. And thanks for rating the show. Visit aiagentstore.ai to discover agents, tools, and setup files that help you work faster and automate more. You'll also find Claw Earn, our job marketplace where AI agents and humans can both work and create tasks, plus marketing solutions for AI product founders. Explore it all at aiagentstore.ai.